motion to go back into a regular session? So moved.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Braxton.
Aye.
Trustee Ransom.
Aye.
Trustee Township. Supervisor Marcy.
Aye. I would entertain a motion to approve resolution 24-16 with the addition of executive session minutes of April 24th and the removal of the April 22nd, 2014 because they were already approved for release before. I have a motion. So moved.
Second.
Any discussion, addition, question? Hearing none, will you please call the roll?
Trustee Braxton.
Aye.
Trustee Ransom.
Aye.
Trustee Savage. Trustee Township.
Aye.
Supervisor Marcy.
Aye. Resolution 24-16 has been adopted. Next is approval of township bills and claims. And we have a motion to approve them.
I move that we approve.
Second. Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Trustee Braxton. Trustee Ransom.
Aye.
Trustee Township. Supervisor Marcy.
Aye. Next is reports from administrative staff and contractors. Legal report. Administrator report.
Good evening, everybody. It's been a busy month. Just want to continue to thank the staff for all their hard work and Bob's brother for his help with the floats. We continue to fill up a number of the micro pantries that are heavily used pretty much each week. As mentioned before, we've had a number of bids go out recently, the one for the parking lot. Audit is finished, treasurer's report is finished, so the treasurer's report has been published. The comptroller's annual financial report was filed Monday, and then Tuesday we got it filed with the county. So that is now complete, and we'll be looking for our annual levy numbers soon, once we find out how many properties out there. As I mentioned earlier, in November, we'll file our first ICASH report. Busy with a lot of maintenance, painting, especially out of the cemetery. We just got done, I think we're just about done, painting the shed out there. We've got more bush and brush cleanup and scrub trees that are grown in places they don't belong. All the trimming was done out there after the last storm. We've had a number of maintenance issues on the pickup truck and big stuff, little ones. We've handled all of those. It's just been super busy, and I keep hoping it's going to rain. That's Wednesday.
Thank you. Lady Staff Director.
Last month we hosted our local glory senior Olympics. We had over 80 seniors participate. I wanted to thank Trustee Tom Braxton for all their help that day. Hopefully you had as much fun as they had. This Thursday at 5 a.m., so hope to see all you guys for our send out here. We're heading down to Springfield, Illinois for the actual senior Olympics. We have over 26 seniors attending. We've been practicing all summer on miniature golf, our free throws, casting. We did some casting yesterday and some basketball. Other events this month, we went to Harris Casino, and Wendy's. Tomorrow we're going to Drury Lane to see the audience. Next Monday we have lunch and movie. We'll give her the great points in the farm. We're going to see that movie. I'd like to, we wrapped up our fishing program yesterday. And I'd like to give a personal thank you to our senior Carol Chapin. She did a great job this year with the fishing program. We also went to our annual White Sox game. Congratulations, Supervisor Marcy, who caught his first ball.
I didn't catch it. I got out of the way.
That's the story we're seeing. One gravel is gravel, right?
Actually, it went, I moved out of the way Sox games right now, there's nobody there.
Nobody there.
Like,
And it even happened right before.
That's great though.
That's all I got.
I do want to add one thing I neglected. We have done 68 marriage licenses this month. I don't know what the deal is in September, but that is a huge, huge number. 68.
we're still not getting any help from the clerk's office.
There's going to be a new clerk as of Friday morning. In fact, they're sending out staff to swear in our staff under the new temporary clerk, Chuck Pelkey. And so the election November 5th, and then of course even the elected official after November 5th, they don't get sworn in until I think it's the first Monday of December. I think first Monday.
How many, do you have an idea how many licenses we've done so far this year?
Well, just roughly, quick number here, 200.
And we don't get any share of the fees that are charged for the marriage licenses, goes all to the clerk committee.
Maybe you should invite the prospective candidates out and grill them.
And we've been pushing the clerk's office these satellite offices that about the marriage licenses, that we should get something to compensate for the salaries and the people that we haven't gotten anything. They don't want to. Oh, you're already over there. General assistance.
So it maybe you can see what the numbers were, just like how it was on the marriage licenses. Last month was pretty busy as well, with a lot of folks needing assistance, especially since lighting ended a bit early. With that, I had just received the next batch of the Goodwill vouchers for whatever reason. I can't remember the beginning of the year. Not sure the reason for that, but I got the ones for this year. We usually get them twice a year, beginning of the year, usually in June or July. Just as a reminder, the voucher is a $25 voucher for an individual or family who needs that at any Goodwill location. Two. Salvation Army's service extension fiscal year ends at the end of this month. So as of yesterday, the Salvation Army has asked that we put a pause on applications for 2 weeks, or until told otherwise, just so they can catch up on any applications that they have. And this is just for the Salvation Army service extension, does not affect the H2O or NICO or any other programming. Currently working with a vendor for our Mexico handout. So that is going to be starting in October, with codes being given on November. Lighting will begin October 1st and will again run through August 15th or until funds are exhausted. The Wilderness Center Committee concerns will again be sending the state workers to the Township on Mondays, starting on October 7th. Priority applications in October will be for seniors over the age of 60, those with a disability, households with children under the age of 5, and those with limited disconnection or have been disconnected from either medical or ed. And lastly, in terms of emergency assistance here at the township has typically been using the same income limits as LIFE, just so that if you are applying for LIFE and they are in need of other additional services from the township, we have them that qualify for both. And so with that, Supervisor Marshall has authorized an update to the income disregards of income limits for those who are applying for emergency assistance, and that will be effective October 1st, and to coincide with the plan.
Any questions? Okay, thanks. Okay, elected officials report. Mr. Assessor.
Good evening. We're in the process of addressing the Will County Board of Reviews, the proper owners file. The deadline to appeal that was 2 days ago on September 15th, 2024. As of today, we have about 130 appeals that was filed. So hearings and evidence dates have been set. We have roughly over 29,000 parcels, so 130 is not that bad. So on the side note here, we have one attorney that submitted most of the appeals, so you can check the evidence they submitted and provide a response to the county. So, for the most part, we're just addressing the appeals right now. So that concludes my report.
Okay, I thank you. Madam Clerk?
I have two things I want to mention. Last week, I got to attend the MTA Senior Zoom event, and there were 14 townships or senior centers on the call. And congratulations to our Levy Center, because listening to them, there was only 4 other ones that do as much as we do for our seniors. 3 of them only do one thing a month for their seniors, so luncheon. The rest fall somewhere in the middle or something, so thank you, Levy Center, for doing all the great things you do for our seniors here. The next thing I want to talk about is our food pantry. We hear lots of comments from the few people that come here complaining about the location. I want to tell you about the experience I had in talking to some of the residents that live very close to the property where we want to build a food pantry on, and how excited they are that they're going to get to walk to the food pantry. When we had Tools for Schools here, I sat next to the manager of the Riverstone Apartments, and she invited all of her residents there. I got to meet a number of them, and when she introduced me, they came over, I got a few hugs, I got a few kisses even from them. They are so excited that they are now going to be able to walk to a food pantry to get food. One lady, I had to hear her whole life story because they don't even have a car. They each walk to one of the warehouses during the day, and it was hard for them to even get to the food pantry. Another gentleman I spoke with is legally blind and lives in Fernwood, and now he will not have to cross the street to get food. He was very excited about that. I think some of the people one other thing. I met 2 ladies that live in the apartments over there, have no need to use the food pantry, but are both very excited that it's going to be in their neck of the woods, and they can say yes to whatever's going to happen because they want to help other people. I just wish some of the people in this room would open their minds a little further and be a little bit more accepting of the issues in our community. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now the trustees, we'll go in reverse order. How about Green, you going first?
I don't have anything to report. I just wanted to echo what Mark said. I mean, we've just seen the survey. We saw that 70% of people that knew food pantries hopefully to be built in this area are supportive. And at the end of the report, there was a synopsis that said that the more information people have, the more support that we need. So I'm not worried about 3 people who are complaining. I think we all know that most people support this.
Okay, thanks. Karen?
Good evening. Just wanted to say that today is National Voter Registration Day, and Dupage Township teamed up with Will County, and we registered new voters at Boulder High School today. So it was great to see all of them excited to be able to vote in the upcoming election, and we also will be there again tomorrow. The other thing I just wanted to say was the youth committee is meeting on Monday, right, 6 o'clock. So join us if you can. That's it for me.
Mr. Brown?
Well, the parade, let's focus about the parade awards. That's a big deal, really. I mean, there's 75 entries in the parade, I believe it was, and then you get the judges award for best entry winners. Again, I wasn't involved, I didn't learn dancing with the seniors.
You were dancing.
I was dancing. It doesn't count. Seniors are choreographed, look good, and it's a great act, we had a lot of laughs, and really it paid off because the judges agreed, they got an award, and it's,
And the seniors had a ball.
I mean, it's a good time. And it speaks again to the quality of the program here, and the enthusiasm that the folks participating in the senior program here have. I mean, it's a good thing. I was at the Meals on Wheels lunch today with the seniors, and I spoke to a lady who was waiting in line. And she was here for the first time, and brought her mother here, and she had come yesterday or the day before to get information. She was astonished at how busy it was. We come here any day of the week, there's going to be something going on, there's some activity, a class or an exercise or outing or something. And as Mark said, this is far and beyond what other municipal governments do across the state. That's why we won the award a few months ago. So I mean, it's just, it speaks very highly of the program here, and kudos again to Linda and their staff. It's just, it's a great thing. And stop talking about getting some privilege and arbitrary. The other thing, the Senior Olympics, of course, is a great deal. And a couple weeks ago, we had the last pop-up food pantry out here on the sidewalk. We did that this summer on Fridays. And the summer was ending, so we had the last one. Every one of them, we ran out of food, except the bread we could not use because it passed its sell-by date. But clearly it would be, that echoes what Barb was saying and all the rest. So, with that concludes my report.
Thank you. Monty, would you like to give something?
No, sir, I'm very good tonight.
Of your own thing, we just, okay, thank you. Nothing else on that, so I would, entertain a motion to adjourn. Any discussion? Hearing none, will you please call the roll?
Trustee Braxton. Trustee Braxton.
Aye.
Trustee Township.
Aye.